Hey friends, it's Rebecca and welcome to my $0 to $10,000 resale challenge where I'm going from $0, zero experience, and zero followers on a journey to earn some extra money so that I can buy a brand new used car, buy like my mom van. So I'm super excited about that. I was really inspired by Rebecca Allison in her $5 to $10,000 challenge. And she says anybody can do it. So I'm giving it a shot. I'm starting with $0 because I don't have any experience on Poshmark. I don't have any mailers. I'm completely starting from zero, completely from scratch. And I wanted to document that for you guys because I know that, when we watch influencers online, sometimes you be like, oh, I can do it too. And, make a couple $100s by the end of the month. And it might take a little bit longer if you are completely starting from scratch. So I wanted to go ahead and um, be an example for you guys. Um, so yeah, so I have my handy dandy black book. A millennial, yes. Okay, all right. Blues Clues, Blues Clues, Blues Clues. So yeah, my handy dandy black book, and I just wrote some notes down. Some of my sales that I got this first week, and just some of my experience and some of my hurdles, maybe some tips and things that I'm learning from trial and error. Also, I'm asking for help too, guys. If you are a reseller or you have a bit more experience than I do and can give me some pointers, then please drop them in the comments down below. I want to hear from you and learn and grow as well. So this is from January 4th through the 11th. So this video is coming out a little old, but that's pretty much when I started. I made my very first listing on January 4th, and I'm just going through the end of the week on Saturday. All right, so I listed, my first listing was on Facebook Marketplace. I made $95 on that first week. So the things that sold for me were my under bathroom storage that sold for, I believe, $17. And then I had a 3-tier rolling cart that I used as part of my postpartum cart, and that sold for about $13. And then I had a Clinique skincare kit that I bought. I think I bought it for like $30. I sold that for $15. She did pay me in advance and picked it up later. Also, I sold a flower canvas that was gifted to me for free from a young lady that I purchased her violin and a steamer. So I bought a steamer like at the very end of 2025, not knowing that I would be starting a reselling business, and now I use it all the time. So is that a business purchase? Maybe. I don't know. I was going through my cabinets, and I have these very beautiful storage containers I don't really use very often. They're pretty expensive, and so I went ahead and resold those because, oddly enough, I just really like the ones that I get from Costco. They work really great, and I use that more. So I just sold them, and this guy came and picked them up for $40. They sold like within hours. So if you have storage containers that are really pretty, aesthetic, and you don't use them very often, just go through your cabinets, your closets, and look for things to sell. So I earned $95 on week one from January 4th through the 10th, which was Saturday on the 10th. I earned $95, which is great, all from Facebook Marketplace. So these are just kind of my lessons learned. Sell what's in your home first. Another thing I learned is natural fibers are the way to go. Cotton, linen, silk, things like that. Is super helpful. Those are what people are looking for. Something that was quite surprising for me and sobering, honestly, was that it can take up to a year for some of your items to sell. Like, she had items that has been in her Posh closet for 3 years. Like, no, not for 3 years. Well, actually, maybe. I think she had an item that was like 900 and something days on her 900. Like, I was shocked. Some of them was like 300. Some, obviously, some were like 1, 2, 5. But she was like, on average, it could take 2 to 3 months. When I'm like watching these ship with me videos, it was like, oh yeah, this sold in 3 months. That was pretty good. pretty good. I thought that I would list something and it would be sold in like 2 days, same day, kind of thing. So to learn that, things might sit for a while was very sobering and made me think, okay, so I need to be pretty intentional about space. I'm in a townhouse, a 3 bedroom townhouse. My husband works from home, so the second bedroom is his office. We have a little baby, and so he has his nursery. So where am I going to keep all this stuff? Where am I going to keep this? And so, in my mind, I'm thinking I have to be very intentional about um, what I bring in, what are the comps, how quickly does it sell. Um, so I'm still figuring that out. If you have any tips or advice, like what are some of the brands that sell very quickly? What are maybe some of your storage solutions? If have limited space like I do, um, something that Gloria talks a lot about is like managing her space, and she does delistings and kind of go through um, her items. And so I'm still figuring that out, what I'm going to do and what my strategy is going to be when it comes to sourcing items and storage and things like that, and inventory. I'm still figuring that out. But good thing this week, haven't sourced anything. I'm just using inventory in my home. So that just makes it a little bit easier because it's things that are already here. So my week 2 focus is finding places to source affordable items to resell, Goodwills or thrift stores, or clothes mentor. Like like just looking at my area and finding places that I can resell items at a really affordable price is going to be part of the focus. Also recognizing and learning brands and high quality material, filling, touching cashmere, touching silk, recognizing high quality material, what can sell really well, recognizing brands, and things like that. And I want to finish listing my first round of items from the first round of closet cleaning up. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me with my first week of reselling. If you are also starting your own resale journey, let me know what your experience is down below. I would really love it if you would give this a like and subscribe. Bye, y'all. See you next week.